What's going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 1, where we are now at Grasshoppers. That is right, I'm not making that up, it's not a joke. We are literally at the football team that are called Grasshoppers over in Switzerland. Wasn't really where I was expecting to end up. I know last episode I mentioned that I was going to be going to a smaller club, and this is where we find ourselves, over in Switzerland at Grasshoppers. And I'm honestly quite enjoying it over here. I mean, look, if you're looking past winners, they have not won it since 2002, but they've had, 94, 95, they were very good, as they were at 89 and 90. Look at this, 81 to 83, very dominant, and just quite dominant throughout the history of Swiss football. So I think they're a perfect side to come to. It is a big step down. I almost missed out on getting the job here because of how high my compensation package was over at Sporting Lisbon. So I had to resign from there. They offered me an interview. Here I am. The other club that was in contention was AEK over in Greece, in the Group Super League. This was the other club. As you can see here, Olympiakos running away with it. I wanted to go to Panathinaikos, but they just didn't have a job open at the time. So AEK were the next best thing, basically. Obviously, Vienna was I wanted to go to Austria, Vienna, but they just weren't budging with their manager. I was like trying to wiggle my way in by declaring interest. They just weren't having it. Tried going to Dynamo Kiev in Ukraine. Again, they weren't having it either. They just literally weren't having any of it. If you look here, somehow Vulska have won that last year. Quite comfortably. If you look here, Kiev aren't even really a force in Ukraine anymore. They're just sort of slowly getting by. But Grasshoppers is where we're at. You can see here transfers, everyone trying to get our players. And I'm literally just rejecting all the deals. Unfortunately, we've lost one of our better players in our goalkeeper, Medanu. I wanted to keep hold of him, but he has gone. Made a bit of profit on him, which isn't too bad, but the director of football accepted that. I didn't want to accept that, but hey-ho. I've brought in a few players from Sporting Lisbon, Draxler being one of them. I thought his experience and everything would be good to bring along to Grasshoppers. Turns out, not really, and he's probably just a bit of waste of money. Rukavina on loan is very good. Obviously, he has massive potential. His stats are all going down, which isn't good, but his physicals are good. So I brought him in. And Rui Puga is probably the best signing that I made as a winger. And he's performing very well in the league for me, so that's a good news. This signing wasn't actually me. This was my director of football, which I think he's actually done a decent job. Typically, I sort of get annoyed with the director of football, but he's brought him in on a free. And I mean, that I can't moan about at all. I don't even know why he's in the junior team. Let's move him to senior squad. But yeah, Grasshoppers is where we're at. Since we last met, it's been very good. You can see a lovely sea of green. We beat Stoke in a Ngoy testimonial, which I don't know why they chose us. He's been at Stoke for literally all of his career. He come to us on loan for one season. For some reason, they gave us a testimonial, or we gave them a testimonial. A few friendlies, we got a win. Started off the Super League with a 5-1 victory. Struggled against SJK at home. Only managed to squeeze out a 0-0. Beat Zurich, though, 3-0. We then beat SJK in the return leg 2-1. Wasn't really that worried. We took the lead, had the away goal. They equalised late on, but we managed to get a 94th minute winner anyway. Had a nice game appear on TV against Servette FC, where we won 2-1 again. And I think the Europa League is the end of the road here for us against Rangers. They're a better side. We were 2-0 up, but we bottled it. Lost 3-2 against, I don't even know if Steven Gerrard's still their manager. He is. Steven Gerrard. Oh no, wait, he left. They don't have a manager. Because, I don't have the league loaded, so they don't have a manager anymore. But, yeah, I think we were 2-0 up, we bottled it. They just have fresher legs, better players. It's not looking good. And I'm in a bit of a rut because in the league we're doing very, very well. But we have young boys today, which are a tough side. So I kind of want to beat them. But I kind of want to go through in the Europa League, so I need to rest players. So I need to decide what I'm going to do there. Let's just check up on my old club, Sporting Lisbon, just to see what's going on over there. I can confirm their manager is Zinedine Zidane. That's who they've gone for to replace me. Not bad, not a bad appointment. He was over at Watford, so has he still got it? I don't know. And you can see here he's got a lot of outs going on. Ins, let's see how that's got on. He's brought in Pakhomov, 28-year-old Russian. He's not bad, not really the best. And he kind of destroys my philosophy of bringing in young players. 26-year-old Argentinian as a centre-back. Again, not awful, but 100k a week. That's pretty ridiculous. Henk de Graaf. This is a good signing. This one I can get behind. 19 years old, 4.4 million. How much did he sign him for? 6.5? I can get behind that. I can understand that one. And then they have, I'm going to call him Avocado. Oh, he does look very good, actually. I don't know why I'm scouting him. I can never sign him. But outs, though, they've let go of Ortega to Wolves, 29 years old. Maybe not the worst deal ever. He is aging. He will start to lose value, but I mean, he's a very good player. Hugo Mendes, 22 years old. I don't think they should let him go. They let him go for 22.5. Again, don't think that's worth it. They could have loaned, if they were going to get rid of him, they could have just loaned him out for money. But I mean, sign him for 950k. Almost got my money back with the loan. So smart deal, smart deal. Diogo Brass has gone out as well. I mean, he is also aging, so again, maybe a smart move. But for only 19.75, I don't think that's worth it when you look at how many goals he scored over the last 2 years. This year especially, 15 goals, 16 assists. The year before, 14 goals and 18. I don't think they should let him go for that little money. And the rest of them are a few free deals. Obviously, we signed Draxler. The rest aren't too bad. All the best to them, basically. We'll also look at the Champions League, because I was pretty close to winning it, I suppose. Top 4 in the end. I can confirm Marseille won it, which does annoy me massively. Like I'm actually infuriated at that. And it's not even the way they won it. They thumped Napoli 4-1. Napoli went 1-0 up, and then it was just all downhill from there. So Marseille won the Champions League 4-1, which is ridiculous. But let's stop talking about that. We're at Grasshoppers, where we play Young Boys today. They're the favourites, though. I'm going to do a full rotation. Oh, let me run you through the squad, actually. I haven't even run you through the squad. It's pretty good. It is a pretty good squad. I don't really know the best way to do it, but Pierluigi Reali is the best player. Look at that, 5-star, 5-star. Very good. I don't know how this club have him. He was just here, actually. I think because I just loaded in the league, the game's generated players, and he was just happened to be one of them, because he hasn't got any caps, any goals for Italy, and he's pretty good, so he's one of them. Obviously, we signed Puga on loan. Charles Pickle, I quite like him for his name. Maicon is pretty good. We'll get to know the team as we go along. I don't really want to run through it now, but there is actually something big that's happened. A new club I'm using a new tactic. This is it right here. It's absolutely bonkers. Sweeper keeper with 2 centre-backs, back 3 almost in front of them, 1 player in the midfield, 2 wingers and 2 strikers, and it works surprisingly well. Not even going to lie, it does work surprisingly well. And actually, I'm going to go to training quickly, and I need to set up individual. This just isn't going well, is it? I want to run fitness calendar. Training style attack. No. I don't want attack. I want to run fitness. Physical. Sure, we're going to do physical. We're just going to do a lot of physical training. Set piece tactical. I just want... Can I not just do physical? Tactical. I just want to do... I just want to do... Get their fitness up. That's all I want. Whatever. Sure, we're all just going to be out of breath. Fat slobs, basically. But I'm enjoying life over here. I am. Here are the lineups. Lafont in goal. Garcia, Newman, Sorensen, Gunter, Georgiev, Ejaria, Mendes, Sibiri, Mbayo, and Rossi for Young Boys. And for us, it's Salvi in goal. Krasniki, Rainer, Antonov, Pusic, Bernia, Rukavina, Anderson, Draxler, Sukesev, and Maggi. Thierry Maggi. I like Maggi because his name is, look, Thierry Maggi. So he reminds me of Thierry Henry, and hopefully he'll be my Thierry Henry. We sit top of the league. I should have maybe elaborated on that. We do sit top of the league. 10 goals scored, 2 conceded. St. Gallen are our current competition, really, but Basel aren't far off. Neither are Lausanne and Lugano. It's all to play for. Young Boys and Zurich haven't got off to the best of starts. So, yeah, we have a bit of a gap from them. How many times do we play each other? Because obviously it's a very small league. I imagine we play each other 3 times. 36 games. Is that 3 times? Oh, no, wait, you go in... Oh, no, it's weird, isn't it? Wait. 30 points for win. Number of... No, it's not. It's 4 times. Because it's 9, 18, 27, 36. You play everyone 4 times. That is full on. That is very full on. Play every team 4 times. Fair enough. 4 times you play every team. Why don't this make a bigger Swiss division? I don't... That's a bit weird. But Rossi is through for them. Lovely tackle. Oof, look at that tackle. Fantastic stuff. I am still wearing the same outfit as the episode that come out on Saturday, which doesn't usually happen. Yeah, I'm wearing the same outfit. That's because although these have come out on 2 different days, I've recorded these on the same day. Literally, I don't say back to back, but there's a couple hours in between them. So that's why I'm wearing this outfit still. I'm not smelly, I promise. But yeah, pretty quiet game here. They've actually had the better of it. I mean, I don't really know how good Young Boys are. I know they're probably one of the better sides in Switzerland. Don't get me wrong, but okay, no, yeah, they're probably, yeah, a decent bit better than us, I think. Actually, I don't know, probably could be pretty even. But yeah, they're definitely outperforming us today so far. I also do like Grasshoppers kit. It's like nice, almost checkered, half and half number. I like it. It's a bit different. Our conditions are really bad, isn't it? They're actually just dominating us. I'm just gonna say, concentrate. I'm kind of tempted to go. Okay, I'm gonna go on cautious, which I haven't done for ages, but I'm doing that because it used to work at Sporting Lisbon, and Alessandro Rossi has just gone crazy. He scored against us. I can't have that. So I'm going to go cautious. If they're going to be dominating us like this in possession, I think it makes sense. Reiner on the ball. Pusic. Draxler. Rukavina. Maggie. Draxler. Not really. Hasn't really done much. Still hasn't done anything in his Grasshopper career. Garcia. Sabiri. Who's over the top to Rossi, who's very quick. Can he whip it in? He does. And Bayo's there. And yeah, it's not looking good for us, boys. I think I got a bit excited because we dominated those lesser teams earlier on in the season. And yeah, I think this is going to be a bit of a wake-up call for us. Dinks it in, and Bayo's there. They've absolutely dominated us. If we have to play them 4 times, we're in for some bad news, I think. Because this could turn sour very quickly. Sabiri. Okay, we can't go cautious. This isn't working. We need to go back to attackive. Abdelhamid Sabiri. He's got his 3rd of the season. Their 3rd of the game. And this just isn't working out, is it? Ooh. Definitely over... I don't want to say... yeah, I got excited. I thought this was going to be easier than it is. Because today we have absolutely just been... I don't even know the word. Embarrassed, I guess. And we still have to play Basel. This isn't even probably the best team here. Basel look very good as well. So if we have to play those teams 4 times, that could be 8 losses just from them 2. Which doesn't sound like championship winning form, does it? So we could be at Grasshoppers for a long, long time, boys. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what goes on. But yeah, today is not going well at all. Still early days though, and as I said, Young Boys are a very good side. So the fact we've been able to dominate some of the lesser sides so easily, I mean, we have played Zurich, Servette and Thun. So, yeah, maybe... we'll have to keep an eye on it and see what happens. But Rossi on the ball again. Slides in. Okay, nice. Get it away. Can we chase... Okay, I'm going to switch Draxler to this left-hand side. Puga's not playing. But I kind of want him fresh for next game. This is the issue I have. Which one's worse? Reiner. Get him off. You know what? Let's bring off both of them. Greco doesn't want to play there. Thierry, Maggie can stay on. I'm going to switch these two around like that. Hopefully that does something. I don't think it will. As we're just getting embarrassed. At least second half has been better. The second half has definitely been better. Basel have just scored against Zurich, so they go top of the league, which isn't what you want to see. And this Rossi guy's caused us so many problems. So many problems. We're down to third now as Lugano have taken the lead as well. I don't even know who Lugano are. But alas, they're ahead of us in the Champions League spot. I think that's the Champions League spot anyway. 31-year-old Italian has done this much damage to us. Yeah, 3-0 embarrassment. Not the way you want to start off showing you guys the team. A 3-0 loss. And it's probably not going to get any better because we now play Rangers, who are probably equally going to dismantle us. You're not going to any other club, mate. I'm not even going to talk to you. So we have to now go to the Ibrox Stadium. Hopefully turn around the deficit we have. I'm going to jump ahead to that game where hopefully we play a little bit or a lot better than what just happened. We play Rangers today, and to say that I'm bricking it is probably putting it lightly. We're having offers left, right and centre. Everyone's just disrupting the club. And we have a draw today. So we either play Lechia Olzute or Volgum, which I'll actually take. Out of all the clubs we could have got in here, that's not too bad. I mean, Rio Ave or Austria Vienna was in here. Then they play Lyngby or Ajax. Osijek have to play Ghent, probably. Midtjylland have to play Spartak Moscow or Hajduk. Zurich are in here. Obviously, they have to play Brøndby, probably. Krasnodar. Dynamo Kiev, they're pretty tough. Slavia Prague or Mainz. You know, there's some Porto in here. So are Lille. Yeah, this is pretty tough. Young boys are still in here as well. Aberdeen have to play Rosenborg or Arsenal. So it could have been a lot worse for us. So now we just have to get past Rangers, really. I feel pretty confident in the next round. If we can somehow squeeze past Rangers, I don't think that'll be too bad. How is Armand Roche? Is he good? I mean, I've got a scout report on him. Who's bidded for him? Pioneer. I don't know if he's any good. I'm going to approach to sign him because some teams have already done that. So I don't want to miss out on him in case he is good. So I'm going to risk it. They are the favourites. They have better form. They won the last game as well. Ooh. Severely lacking match sharpness and may struggle to see out the match. That's just not good, is it? That's just not good. Just not what you want to see. Rangers have a decent side as well. We're going to run through it in a minute. Here you go. O'Malley in goal. Holmes, Wilson, McCory, Warnock, Bierman, Barrow, Bajrami, Jesse Lingard, Guilherme and Armstrong. If you look at Lingard, he's won a Champions League. Not only... He won a Europa League at Manchester United. He won a Champions League at Manchester United. He then won a Champions League with Man City as well as a Premier League, I think, maybe with both. No, he didn't. He only won a Premier League with Man City, but he's had a pretty good career. Went to Tottenham, went to Man City where he played 25 games, went to Watford where he played quite a few games under Zinedine Zidane, actually, and now he's gone to Rangers for 1 million. And he caused me a lot of issues in the first leg. Oh, I didn't run through our team. That's a shame. But... they are in their blue, classic blue. We're in our black and yellow away kit, which is quite nice actually. Not as fancy as in, with the checkered shirt as our home kit, but I quite like the yellow stands out quite a lot, so I'm a fan. Rangers coming ahead with the first highlight of the game. Armstrong into Bierman. Lovely tackle as Kapic gets the ball. Search is long for Hartung, who can't get there. Also, one big problem for us is away goals, because Rangers have 3 of them. So that's an issue for us here. Guilherme on the ball comes away. Although Pickle does dispossess him. So yeah, even if we win this 1-0, we go out, which isn't good. Hartung gets there ahead of their defender. Cuts inside out to what's his name? Is it Puga? I nearly said Pogo. I think it's Puga. Kapic. Short to Reali. Plays it out wide, or outside the edge of the box. Warnock clears away. And we're looking better this game. Not amazing. It is Puga. Not amazing, but we're looking better. Kapic now into Reali. Pickle, edge of the box. Reiner, centre-back, goes for an effort. Puga gets out to Hartung. Can he find a ball in the box? He can't, and they scramble it away again. This time Armstrong for them holds up the ball. We do dispossess him though very quickly, and Aka can't quite get on the end of that cross. It's a bit ping-pongy here as they send Armstrong through, and he scores. Adam Armstrong. Probably puts the game out of our reach, if I'm honest. Because even if we win this 2-1 now, that's still not enough to go through. We have to score 3 goals. And I just don't know if that's going to happen, especially if they're just going to be launching it over the top, as Aka has a big knock down to 59%. Yeah, I don't know here. Maybe I'm going to go very attacking. I'm going to risk it because we need the goals. This could become embarrassment, but we need the goals, and I'm not sure we're going to grab 3 playing the way we are. So I'm going to go ultra attacking, or very attacking, whatever it's called now. Aka has a groin injury, so he has to come off as well. He's probably been one of our better strikers. But Sukasev comes on. The problem with going very attacking is as well, we're going to run down our fitness so much. And I think that's what caused the issue in the first leg of them even winning. So maybe I do need to calm it down, go back to attacking. It's just not looking likely, is it? 1-0 down to Rangers. Fired up by the feedback. Weird looking anxious. Puga. We don't look bad though this game. This game we haven't looked that bad. We've probably been sloppy with the ball. But we haven't looked awful. Hartung, back to Puga. Antonov. Hartung can't squeeze it in though. He just can't get the ball in the net. This definitely isn't the best. We've looked amazing against some of the lesser teams in the league. These games are looking very sloppy and almost a bit desperate from us. But Reali, tackled on the edge of the box. It's a free kick. If somehow they could go down to 10 men, or we can grab a goal before half-time. Kapic hits the bar. Wow. Oh no, wait, the keeper saved it. Okay, never mind. Kapic. Reali. If we can grab one before half-time. Pickle with a shot. O'Malley almost caught him off guard, but okay, that's looking promising. That's looking better. Half-time, still 0-0, so we have it all to do in the second half. 3 goals needed. If we play like we did at the last 5 minutes of that half, in the whole of the second half, we can do it. Although Bierman now on the edge of the box, ambitious over the bar. It's a goal kick to us. At least at this point, if they score again, it doesn't really change anything. We'd still need 3 goals. So that's the only positive I can somehow maybe squeeze out of this, that we need 3 goals regardless. But we need to start getting them soon if it's going to happen. Reiner. Antonov. Kapic. Ambitious ball. Puga. Kapic. Hoofed out wide to Reali. Can he squeeze it across? He does. Puga's there. Whips it back in. Sukasev can't direct it in. And it's just not going in today. It's just not going in. Time is ticking away. Rukavina can come on. Kapic has played well though, hasn't he? But he has to come off, unfortunately. Chiappa's going to come on for Antonov, who's tired. That's all our subs done now. I can't do any more other than watch this unfold. Hartung, here we go. That's an awful pass. Lingard hoofs it away. Good hoof it is as well. Armstrong gets on the end of it. Muric saves, and we need to pick it up, boys. This isn't what I signed up for. I didn't sign up for anything, but you know what I mean. Shout, let's come on. Push forward. Puga, Pickle, Rukavina dispossessed. Doherty breaks away. Over to Armstrong, who's caused us loads of issues. Over the bar, luckily. Yeah, it's just not looking likely that we're going to get the ball in the net, really. Reiner. Which could be our downfall because Lingard on the edge of the box. Hoofs it across. Armstrong's there. Lovely save. We get away with that one. It's looking like if we play any solid teams, they just get over the top really easily, which, I don't know, maybe we'll be alright domestically. If we can just keep beating all the lesser teams, maybe we will be alright. Maybe we will. No, stop being why are you anxious for? I'm going to say no pressure. You know what? There's no pressure anymore. We done it all right. It's not the best introduction to the team because we have lost both games, but at least this episode we looked better. Something to build on. But yeah, full time's there. We lost 1-0, so a double loss today, which hasn't happened for the longest time. Although I remember, actually no, it happened a few episodes ago, didn't it, when we lost to Porto and Benfica, but yeah, that's not great because we've just been eliminated from the Europa League, but we met expectation, and we've dropped down to 3rd in the league, but that is the new club, that is the introduction to them. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe. It only takes a second to click, and you stay updated every single day when we bring out the newest episode of this save. Join us on our Grasshoppers journey, and as always, I'll catch you guys next time. See you later.